What is going on, people, and welcome back to my FPL Game Week 5 recap, plus my Game Week 6 team ahead of the weekend, getting ready for tomorrow's set of games and then the following days as well. So, overall points, I finally got above the average. 65 points I ended up with, the average was 58, so very happy to finally achieve above the average, and I've gone up in all the leagues I'm in, so finally green arrows galore, which is what I've been aiming for. It's took a while, 5 game weeks to be exact, but happy that I've finally done it and hopefully more to come. Getting into the team, I had Henderson in goal. He got me 9. They got a 0-0 against Manchester United, obviously, so even though it was against my team in terms of fantasy, obviously a former United goalkeeper as well. 7 saves in the game, and he picked up a yellow card, so he still got me plenty of points despite the yellow card. Happy with that. Dean Henderson, 9. And then my defenders, I went with 4 at the back this week. I had Saliba, who got me 1. Konza, who got me 9 for Villa in their 3-1 win against Wolves. He got me 1 bonus as well. Robertson for Liverpool got me 6. Clean sheet, obviously. Van Heck got me 4. So the defence did one of the best I've had since I've started FPL this season. Not the best. And Van Heck got me an assist in his game, even though they ended up in a 2-2 draw against Forest. He still did pretty good considering that and got me 4. So pretty happy with the defence overall. Saliba was the one that sort of, I'd say flop, but you can't really because it was against City and he ended up getting a draw. Even though they probably could have ended up winning it. Can't complain with the keeper or the defence really. Went with 4 in the midfield. My vice was Palmer, who got me 8. Obviously he scored in his game. 3-0 winners away to West Ham. Very happy with Cole Palmer. Semenyo hasn't really done what he did for me last season since I brought him in this year. But I'm going to keep him for now, I think. I still rate him a lot and I think he will return at some point. Didn't play the whole game, only played 69 against Liverpool, and obviously they came out on the end of a bad result in that, in a 3-0 loss. But I'm going to give him a bit more time. Adingra, 2 for Brighton, played 61 minutes. He's been coming off the bench a lot, so it's always a risk having him in my team. But I do rate him, and when he plays, I think he can do damage, but didn't this week, just gone with 2. And Adama Traore at Fulham did get me an assist in his game. They won 3-1 against Newcastle. Brilliant result for them. Said he got an assist. So 4 for Traore. And then the 2 up top I went with Haaland and Havertz. Haaland got me 18. Scored in his game against Arsenal, obviously. 3 bonus points. Like, he's just a beast again. Haaland, 18 captaincy on him. And then Havertz got me 2 in that game, which is always going to be a tough uphill task against City. So overall, very happy. The bench then, Flecken got me 3. Lewis for City, 0, but he didn't play. Edouard at Leicester got 1, and De Bruyne didn't obviously play either, so 0 for him. So pretty much got the bench spot on this week as well. 65 overall points, average 58, can't go wrong. Hopefully many more to come. And as I said, all my leagues I'm in, I've actually gone all green arrow. Going forward for game week 6, starts tomorrow obviously. I did make 1 transfer this week, I had 2 in the bank. I did make 1, and I brought in Danny Welbeck for Brighton. He might not always start, but when he does play, he seems to get a goal. He's very experienced, been around forever, and I think he's very underrated. Took Edouard out because since I put him in, it was more of a budget option anyway, but he's not really done anything. So I think Welbeck is a better option for the price I got him at, and I think it does make my team stronger. Starting lineup then, I've dropped Henderson this week, even though he done fantastically with that 9 points against United. I think his fixture this week could be tougher. So I've gone with the keeper with a home fixture, which is Flecken at Brentford. Against West Ham, I fancy Brentford to win that. So Flecken is my keeper. I've gone with 4 at the back again. Robertson, Saliba, Van Heck and Konza. 3 away fixtures for 4 of the defenders there. And then one of them's at home. Saliba is the one with a home fixture. Pretty confident with all of them though. Van Heck's could be dodgy against Chelsea. I expect Konza to be on the winning side against Ipswich, and I expect Robertson to probably edge it for Liverpool against Wolves. So, and Saliba obviously at home to Leicester. So overall, I'll take my chances with that. 3 in the midfield, I've gone with Semenyo, Traore and Palmer. Vice captaincy, I'm going to keep on Palmer. Captaincy is on Haaland again this week. No change in terms of the armbands. Traore away to Forest. Forest, I think, probably might win that game, but It's a bit of a flip of a coin, but he did well for me last week. He might get a return. It's a bit of a risk, but I'm going to go with it. Semenyo at home against Southampton. I think Bournemouth will win that game, and I think Semenyo will be involved. So I'm confident this week that he will return at least a little bit. Palmer at home against Brighton. I think that game could go either way, and Palmer is generally involved when they do well. And then 3 up top, Welbeck, Havertz and Haaland. Welbeck away to Chelsea, see if he can do something. Havertz at home to Leicester, I'm pretty sure he'll be on the score sheet again. And Haaland for City away to Newcastle, who look like they might be missing Isak as well, which is just going to make them even weaker. Defensively, they're not great anyway, Newcastle, and I expect City to go there and get the 3 points, even if Rodri's out for the rest of the season. De Bruyne might not even play, but I still think City will go there and get the 3 points. So, captaincy on Haaland. And on the bench, I've gone with Henderson, Adingra, Rico Lewis and De Bruyne. So, De Bruyne is probably not going to play again. But, yeah, I think I'll get the bench pretty much spot on again. I'm pretty confident I will. And that is it for this week, guys. Let me know how you did for game week 5. What's your team for this week? Who have your team got this week? Are you confident? Don't forget to subscribe, leave a thumbs up on the video, and I'll catch you in a bit.